Can you find my secret hidden purple butterfly throughout this video? Let me know in the comments how many you find. Welcome to Burge's Funhouse. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Hello Raindrops, I am in Royal High and I want to show you guys how I do the candy farming. You can see I already have like 20,580 candy and I've already bought all of the steampunk set. So first off, I want to collect the candy bowls around campus 4. So I'm going to run to the rainy day classroom and grab this candy bowl. And then I want to head over to the office, which is not this way, it's the other way. We're going to collect the candy bowl in the office. Let's fly over there. Grab that one. And then I also bought the locker candy thing last year. So it's definitely worth it because I stopped by. Oh, I let it get to 250. You don't want to let it cap out at 250 though. You want to try to collect it before it gets to that point because you don't want to leave it and then it won't go any further, so it could waste some of your candy. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anyone has any candy bowls out here at the dorm, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab mine. And don't forget to use the tombstones as well. Hopefully your server will be a little bit luckier and have more people with their candy bowls outside. You see I have plenty of time. It's only 1:30 and of course the first thing doesn't start until 4:30. So we have time to go around and collect those candy bowls. But I do want to go over and get our last one, which is at the bathing quarters. It is a little frustrating that we can't get that one here still. I wish they would update that, but let's go ahead and teleport over so we can grab this last candy bowl at the bathing quarters. And I guess while we're here, we can just go ahead and check the dorm rooms here as well. So let's go ahead. We grab those. You see I'm at 21,119. So let's check and see if we have any more luck with getting candy bowls outside of the dorm area here on campus 3. Nothing there so far. This one's open? Yes. Okay, so here's one at least. It doesn't look like there's any more that way, so maybe let's just double check these. Maybe I just didn't see it. Okay, here's one. Let's check over here. No. No. And no. Okay. Unfortunately. Alright, now let's go ahead and go back over to Campus 4 so that we can check and see what time it is there. We don't want to miss the opening like the apple picking or the pumpkin festival because it's very important to make sure you get this. Oh, and it's 7. So put me in a different server. Okay, so I went ahead and let it fast forward. You can see it go. It tells you the theme around 3, I think it is, or 3:30. So you want to go ahead and get dressed up for that. It is now officially 4:30, so we're going to do the pumpkin patch here. You don't want to skip these because it does give you a lot. I have the Royal Day filter on. I go ahead and cut those on because sometimes it glitches, and once you start doing the Halloween stuff, you can't change the filters anymore for some reason. So I suggest go ahead and doing that before you start up any of the festival activities. Okay, of course this pops up just at this time. Okay, so we want to go ahead and get a gigantic pumpkin. I'm just going to go back here. Ooh, this one down here looks pretty big. Oh yeah, it does. It's hard to tell because they all look kind of big when you're carrying them. Ooh, 21 pounds. That's a really good one. I got very lucky, thank goodness. Let's see what these other people will get. So far, mine is the biggest. I am fast forwarding this for you guys so you don't have to wait. Let's see, so far, oh, that one back there is 20 pounds. That was close. Yay, I'm gonna get so many. Oh, look, she made it just in time. Oh, one girl didn't make it. Oh, 59 candy. See, you definitely don't want to skip that. And you definitely want to make sure you don't go too far up because it will not let you fly. Let's grab our candy from this. You want to grab that right away. And, of course, your tickets. Don't forget those. So I've been debating on which one to do first, but my math says to do the cleanup with the falling leaves, the vacuuming the leaves up, because you get 1 candy per every 4 leaves here. So you can see there's 624 leaves. 624 divided by 4 is 156. So you can see we can get 156 candies for doing this. So I went ahead and jumped up on the roof here of the barn. Is the trickiest place because you can forget about it easy. So I wanted to go ahead and do that first. So if you didn't know, there are leaves up on the barn and there are leaves on the bridge here heading towards the ticket booth. So we're going to make sure we grab all those. And if you try to get this done pretty quickly, it's easier because you can see better in the daytime. But that is also why you should use the Royal Day or the Autumn Evening filter. I'm just not a fan of playing constantly with the Autumn Evening filter, so I prefer the Royal Day. So we're going to make sure we grab all of the leaves. Make sure you grab them on the porch here. And the ones that are the hardest are the ones that are in the grass, which is very helpful for this Royal Day because you can see them easily with the orange. And then don't forget the ones here around the tables. Make sure you're checking there really well. Sometimes they can hide underneath the chairs. So we need to make sure we're careful there. And then here you can see I almost missed one there in the grass heading up to the campsite. There are some up at the campsite, so we do want to go up there and make sure we grab all of those too. So, oh look, see those were hidden like right there at the bush. So we're going to go up here and make sure we're grabbing all of those. We have plenty of time. As you can see, I'm still only at 5:37. Look, I almost missed that one in the grass. The grass ones are so tricky. So there's some in the grass here next to the Falling Leaves Festival sign. So make sure you check in this area really well along the water and also near the sign. So we're getting there. We're like halfway there. So gonna grab these. Now there are some over here on these picnic tables, so check there. There are some on the tables next to the corn, so check that. It's very tricky. And of course there are some on the stage and right near the edge of the corn maze. So those can be some tricky ones to find. You can see they're hiding all in this area. So make sure you're checking really carefully. And see, these right up here are super hard to see next to the corn maze as well. So we want to be very careful because we don't want to waste any candy that we can earn from doing this. But it's definitely worth it because it's 4 tickets and you get so much candy. And then you can use the rest of your tickets on other things. And I'll tell you about that once we finish this. So we're going to make sure we're checking all of this grass here. Almost done. Just running and checking everywhere. And then if you run out of time and you didn't happen to find all of them before you have to do the costume contest, you can go back and do it at the very end because it doesn't kick you out until midnight. Let's go up here next to where the roller coaster is. There's some leaves there, and you see I'm at 624. I was able to collect them all. Yay! The Royal Day filter is super helpful there. All right, next I recommend coming and doing the acorn counter. I use my mouse to track the acorns so that I make sure I'm counting correctly. You can use your finger as well. If you're not good at counting and keeping track, you can go over and do the bakery, and it's really close in the amount of candies that you will get. So you can choose to do that as well. I do that sometimes just to do something different because counting acorns isn't exactly the most fun thing to do. But I do recommend doing that if you can because you will get more candy from it than the bakery. But like I said, the bakery's a really close second behind it, or technically third, because the leaf vacuum thing is definitely better. So you can see I'm earning lots of candy from doing these. You earn, like, I think it's like 18 to 24 candy usually. I don't think I've seen any less than 18. So you just have to keep track. Some of them are hard, and you can see in this round, I do have it sped up, but there were a few, especially towards the end, that get super fast, and I almost actually messed up. Usually I'm pretty good at this, but a couple of them actually scared me because they were so fast. So we have 5 tickets left. And you see I have already earned a lot of candy so far. And feel free to save your last 2 or 3 tickets to go do the bakery as well if you want to kind of mix it up a little bit. Because like I said, this acorn game sometimes isn't the most fun. It can be a little stressful with having to count so quickly, and we definitely have plenty of time before the costume contest starts. Okay, so you can see that I finished already and it's 7:03, so nothing really left to do. Let's check and make sure the candy's not back yet. Nope, I still have a long time for that. Sometimes you can collect that candy bowl twice depending on how quickly you were able to do that. Let's see. Oh, I have an idea. We could sit here and wait and finish our dress or our costume. I'm not really going to do a whole lot with that, but I do want to run over here to the Sugar Dough Bakery. I'm going to grab some food to work on my leveling while I'm doing that, because you can buy food from here to help get that up, which is super helpful when you're trying to level. So let's go ahead and buy several things that I can use. And I love this little bakery. You can get food that's not vending machine anymore. Not exactly healthy, but it's nice that they have this here so we don't have to go anywhere. And also you can go over and grab the iced coffees and drinks over in the other building as well. So I'm going to grab those so I can fill up my hunger meter to help with leveling while I wait for the costume contest to start. Again, this is a great time to do that or to work on your costume while you're doing that. Internet horrors, I'm not really sure what to do for that, so I'm just going to kind of keep this witch-like costume because, I mean, that still kind of works for it. You can definitely come up with some better ideas. Let me know in the comments what you would use to dress up, or even send me some screenshots on my Twitter page. I would love to see that as well, because I do post a link of my video on there also. Okay, so the costume contest is starting. I'm going to come stand on the stage here so that everyone can see my costume. Oh, I don't like how my shorts there are white. Let's fix that real quick because that does not look good with it hanging out there. There we go. Okay, so I do want to give out my roses. I'm going to give it to him because he's definitely spooky. He reminds me of Slenderman, which is a really good one actually to dress up as. And these two are super cute as well. So we have plenty of time now to sit and wait. So I'll speed that up for you because you don't want to sit and wait the 50 something seconds for the costume contest to be over. Okay, so it is almost over. If you are flying, I recommend you sitting because it will not let you go up and take your place on stage. I was able to get second, thank goodness, which helps you earn more candy. You can see I was able to earn 90 candy. Why did first place only get 80 candy? That's kind of strange. I don't know. Okay, so the corn maze, guys. I am not good at the corn maze. I don't know. This video and everyone before, I did not finish it. However, today, but when I wasn't recording, of course, I finished the corn maze in second, and it's the only time I've ever finished. It definitely gives you a ton of candy. Well, a lot of candy, I should say, not a ton. It gives you candy. For finishing it, I am just so not good at it. So if you have any tips, it'd be great. You can scroll out before you start to see where it's at, but that does not help me at all for some reason. So I would appreciate any tips you guys have on a good way to complete the corn maze. I've tried following people, but then I always end up losing them, so that doesn't help me either. I could probably do a better job at that, but I swear, I just wander around and have no luck. I have tried my trick of just staying along the left wall, and that doesn't work either because you run out of time. Oh, no one finished that one, so maybe that was just a super hard one. I don't know. So for the last thing, you can go over to the campfire s'mores and role play and make s'mores over there. I'm not really going to do that because you don't earn candy for that. So there are different things that you can do. Obviously, sometimes you do the witch's broom, which is really easy, unlike the corn maze, to get candy. And then also you can do the apple picking, which is also easy. to get candy. So I'm going to go back to my locker, check for more candy, and grab that. You see it's already at 160 just from me doing all of the activities at the festival. Let's check and see if there are any candies outside of the dorm areas, because sometimes new people come in. So far, and I'm like, ooh, here's one. So let's grab this candy here. Or not. She must be in build mode. Oh man. Okay, so that looks like it's going to be it. Like I said, though, this is a good time to work on your leveling as you are waiting for the next festival to begin. Don't forget to check your own candy bowl and your tombstone. So go ahead and do the sleeping and eating and showering and stuff like that while you're waiting, and any other quests you may have in your diary. That's going to be it for this video. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like this video, and let me know if you have any tips. Bye, Raindrops!
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.